Hey guys, welcome back. Let's hear the beginning of Ophelia's tale. What a coincidence, that name. Because I want to feel ya.
Hi. 今日の良き日に聖火のお導きがありますように。
May the sacred flame light your way.
今日の良き日に聖火のお導きがありますように。
今日は Fucking hell. Rediger's like, what the
普通
fuck?
の朝の挨拶なのにいつもと違う感じがしますね。
How many times have we said that? It seems to take on a whole new meaning now that we've blossomed.
ちょっと緊張しているのかも。
Each day's one day closer to my departure. Perhaps more nervous than I thought I was.
リオナ、
Vienna?
大丈夫。私のことは心配しないで。ちゃんと儀式を成し遂げるから。
Don't worry about me. I'm a woman now.
父様も儀式をやり遂げたわ。娘の私が失敗するわけにはいかないもの。
So Liana is destined to be the great guy.
リアナは本当にすごいですね。
Hontoni. That's like really, like seriously, like honestly, for real. Honto. What?
ヨ
Nani?
セフ大司教様の娘としてずっと周囲から期待されています。この前の信徒の皆さんへの講話も堂々としたものでしたし。
She's kind of like her
今回の儀式だって
senpai.
一人で立派に果たそうとしています。
Sugoi
そんなことはない
desu ne.
わ。みんなのおかげよ。
Yusuke knows that I know certain things. And I definitely know that one.
講話だってその内容をオフィーリアが一緒に考えてくれたからできたことだし。
Alright, we
あな
get
たの
it.
力になれているなら嬉しいです。ありがとう、リアナ。さあ、オフィーリア、礼拝堂に行きましょう。
The thing is with the translation, we talked about this on a previous episode, how like the English translators have like flowered it up in order to make it more interesting because it would be too dry if they just directly translated the Japanese version. And I don't completely agree. Like if a character says like, you know, a certain thing in Japanese, like if it's, I know there's implied meaning in Japanese that might be more than what is just written, but anyways, doesn't matter. They're saying shit though that has nothing to do with it. Like in one of those, she said arigato, and like it wasn't even, there was no thank you at all. She wasn't saying anything in the English version that had anything, like she didn't thank her at all. In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad of beasts, and then they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good were forced in a desperate struggle with cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Elfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Elfric called Astral Flyer down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, then sealed him away in the afterworld. The divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Ostera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people.
二人ともここにいたのか。
Ah, there you are, my girls. Oh, this guy's a perv.
ヨーセフ大司教様、
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your
王
path.
様、何か用事？
You fucking creep.
気にせんでくれ。そのままお勤めを進
Yeah, I
めな
bet
さ
you
い。
wish to see them.
はい、わかりました。
しかし、二人とも大きくなったな。
It is as if the two of you have become woman grown in but the blink of an eye. It's getting
オ
creepier.
フィーリア、君が私のところに来てから
How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
もうすぐ15年になります。
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough. So,
15年か。大きくなるわけだ。
I know that word. Jugo. I did it. I translated it for everybody.
育ててくださった
15.
大司教様のおかげです。
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would have not lived to see this day if you'd not taken me in.
本当に感謝しています。
I may not. Wow, that's a lot of text for what she just said. What did she just say there? She said hontoni and then something imas. I don't know. It was. I know the conjugation. I don't know what the verb was though. But that's a lot of text for her just saying. No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path of the flame illuminates for us.
オフィーリア、私も父様もあなたの家族よ。
Come on, Feely, we're family. Your father and I, there's no need to be so formal.
家族が一緒に過
Why
ごし
should
て
you
きた
thank
だ
us
け
for
なの
being with you? That's what family's for. Ha! Of course, you're right, Liana.
父様だって教会では大司教様だけど家ではのんきなおじさんですもの。
So, kansha shiteimasu. Hontoni. So, I'm super fucking grateful, is all she said. And then, like, the English translator came out with a fucking paragraph. Besides, Father may be a great Archbishop here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father? Ha 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 ha!
のんきなおじさんとは手厳しいな。
Kibishi. Cruel. I know that one. That's like
お勤めが忙しいのは
severe.
家のことは全然やらないんだもの。
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Ha 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 ha!
少しは手伝ってほしいわ。
Oh my god, she's really lacing into him, actually.
やれやれ、こいつはかなわん。
聖火教会
Dame
の大司教様
otona desu
娘
ne.
の前では肩なしですね。
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in discerning eye of his daughter.
まったくだ。
So it would seem, Ophelia. She's a fucking bitch.
さて、
Now tell me, Liana,
原初の洞窟
are you
へ
prepared
行
for your
く準
journey to the cave of the origin?
はい、もちろんです。
洞窟の最陽にある原初の炎。
In the deepest recesses of that cave is where you'll find the first flame.
その炎から授
Euphemism
かりし種
for
を携え、
you'll take the ember of the churches across the realm where it will serve as light and sacred fires and warm and protect all the lands.
それが
This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail since 20 years since the days of old.
町から一歩外に出れば、そこ
Your
に
journey will not be an easy one, so as you step foot into the wilderness, you'll be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Jesus Christ. How about, like, they have to go alone? What the fuck?
各地の教会を巡る旅は危険を伴うものと
Some
な
have
る
never returned. This seems fucked up.
だがお前ならやり遂げられる皆も
But I know you can do this.
父様、私もその期待に応えたく思います。20年前に父様が式年
This seems Oh my god. He's even a sickly father.
大丈夫ですか、大司教様。
いや
What is she calling her? Calling him?
私も
Kaishio-sama? What is it? What have they translated into His Excellency?
そんな弱気なことをおっしゃる。大司教様から教えていただきたいことはまだまだたくさんあるのです。
Daishikyo-sama. Daishikyo is a great archbishop. Shikyo. What's the literal translation for Shikyo? Is it priest? There is so much we'll learn from you.
そうです。
Don't
父様
die.
だから今日はお勤めを休んで教皇聖歌には私たち
Bishops
からお伝え
exist
してお
in.
きますから。
There's a word for bishop in Japanese.
では二人の言葉に甘えるとしよ
When my 2 girls exist, who is an old man to deny them?
任せたよ
We'll leave the preparations to today's service.
はい、大司教様。
They're only used in the Christian context. Oh yeah, I mean Christianity's been here for a long time.
じゃあ私は父様を
Interesting though that they decided to come up with a Japanese word for it as opposed to like just taking a loan word on for bishop. Oh, and in chess it's called bishopu. So why? I don't get it. Why did they have to come up? Whatever. Language,
は
man.
い、リアナ。
I think that's actually like kind of making the game more interesting to me though, is like getting to listen to the voices but at the same time as reading the English text and kind of using my fledgling little bits of Japanese to discern what's being talked about in Japanese compared to the English is kind of fun to me. Oh my, what's a child doing here all alone? It's a fucking church. What's the big deal? Evil. The kid's evil. He's evil. I'm calling it. It's my mama. She's gone and I can't find her anywhere. And I pooped myself.
ほら。
Now. Let's dry those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother?
本当？
You can really find her, Honto?
安心して。
My name is Ophelia. Stop calling me that. Of course, my child. The sacred flame will show us the way. Though I should be preparing for the service. Uh-oh. And because she didn't prepare for the service, the flames grew out of control and consumed her sister by adoption. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should still be able to finish everything in time. This kid's a little cuck. Alright, pressing Y in front of a oh, this is her thing. What's her path action? She can guide townspeople. They will follow her wherever she goes. Wait a minute, isn't that the same as Primrose, who can charm townspeople into following her wherever she goes? Mama, where are you?
聖火の加護と祝福のあらんこと。
Let the flame guide your path. Come on. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Your mom's right here? Oh, you loser ass kid. Oh, it's another cleric. Never mind. Many worshippers are. Alright. Oh. It even shows their strength, their skills. I want to take this kid into battle.
Hi.
I don't care. The best part about Primrose's story was how that old man followed Primrose into battle and he was so fucking OP. There are rumors, however, that heretics who worship the black flame of evil. Uh-oh.
Oh.
The sheer splendor of the cathedral always takes my breath away, says that cuck.
Oh.
Welcome to the great cathedral. Aren't you here for the church service? Yeah, I'm the fucking priestess or whatever the fuck I am. South of the cathedral is the city center. I hear the tavern there has the best meat around. Oh, here's your mom.
Mama! Boya!
Did she just call him Oya? Which is parent. Sister Ophelia, how can I thank you for taking this troublemaker to me? And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own, you piece of booyah? What's booyah? Pray to not scold the poor boy. He was so brave this whole time. You're too kind, Sister Ophelia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It's no wonder that the Archbishop is so proud of his two daughters. Booyah is a little boy. I didn't know this. God, there's so many names for little kids. There's so many different names, like, for young boy. Two daughters? Surely you know that he is forever boasting of you and Sister Leanna both. He does? Didn't he just get done like an exposition heavy feeling, a scene in which he like exhibits that feeling throughout? That he thinks of you as a fucking daughter? He said that in so many words. Almost, maybe even the exact words, that he thinks of you as a daughter. Thank you, Sister Ophelia. It was my pleasure, child. Try to stay with your mother from now on, you little fucker. Your Excellency. I will do all I can to be the daughter you would want me to be. If I might have a moment, sister.
Hi.
Yes, might I be of some service, my good sir?
はじめまして
Would you know where I could find His Excellency the Archbishop? May I ask who is looking for him?
Oh.
Ah, pray forgive my lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with Leonil Consortium. The Archbishop, oh my god, I just got a huge wasabi craving. Just now, out of nowhere. Am I pregnant? The Archbishop has generously deigned us to engage in the transaction of sorts with us. A traitor, I see. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I am Sister Ophelia. Ophelia? I barely know ya. Oh, I've heard a lot about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my services, he spoke much of his 2 daughters. Yeah, he speaks a bit too much about his 2 daughters. I also hear that Sister Liana will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such loyal servants. As it is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey, the Archbishop has summoned me here today. Is that so? We are very obliged for your support.
Yeah.
Think nothing of it, good sir. It is, good sister. It is the duty of the faithful church to blah blah blah. Uh-oh. Tragedy strikes. Whatever's the matter. It's the Archbishop. His Excellency collapsed. But I just found out that he thinks of me as a daughter multiple times in one day. Why today?
Yeah.
All right. Go. Hiye. Thank you for your understanding. Evil man. Evil man? Eyes turn red. Settle down. Get a hold of yourself. Yeah, you go, man, for that outburst. Yana, my only daughter. The only one I've ever thought of as a daughter. My real daughter. What? The pilgrimage, the sacred flame. Don't worry, I'll do it. Oh, this is good to hear. Hanto daijoubu. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Are you not, Sister Liana? Are you not well? Daijoubu janai yo. She just needs a bit of fresh air. She'll be okay. Hang out with a kitty. He just meowed. Hey. Yeah? Yeah? Did you want on my lap? Should I sit up so you can get on my lap? Ow. You've got water all over your chin, bud. He had a good drink. It's easy kind of playing this game, voice acting wise. Like, I'm not into voice acting for this game. None of the characters are distinct enough to give them good voices. It's not like Phoenix Wright. But I also don't need to read a lot of it because a lot of it's just repetition. Like, none of it has much consequence. So most of these things, I just kind of like skim them and I'm like, well, don't need to say that because they've already said it 7 times. Like,
Hi.
if you're worried that you're missing stuff, if you're like doing work with me in the background in this game, like, you're not. If I'm not saying their dialogue, it doesn't matter. Well, you can follow me because you've got Ice Storm. How about a knight, actually? I think a knight would be more... Oh, yeah. Oh, you have to be level 20 to guide him. I see. Yes. You come with me. What about you? Oh, I don't need restore health. I'm a fucking cleric. South of the cathedral is the city center. Oh, okay. If you continue north, you'll come across the cathedral. You may think it's cold now, but this is as warm as spring zephyr compared to the town of the North Reach. Oh. You want to know why I'm hiding here? Sorry, that's a secret. Oh, I'm gonna sick Cyrus on you, you fucking... His skill is Wisdom of the Church? What does that mean? I need to find out what this guy is. Wait, I don't want to bring him because then I'll lose the ability to find out stuff about him later, right? Like, I mean, if I have him guided around with me.
Hi.
Up ahead lies the Cave of Origin, the holy ground for containing the first flame. Like, what happens if you guide people away? Like, will Cyrus not be able to talk to this guy later? I'm gonna bring him. I don't care. This guy can summon winds. Do you guys know what his Do you guys know what this guy's ability is? Wisdom of the Church? Like, that sounds interesting to me. But I'd rather bring a guy who can, like, cast a wind spell. If Wisdom of the Church sucks. She's sad up there. I'm just gonna go talk to her alone, but also bringing that random townsperson. 大丈夫ですか? It augments your stats? Get a hold of yourself. What are you so sad about? Watashi no dokoro Doki doki, honto yo. Honto da yo.
私が取り乱してしまったらみんなを失望させてしまうから。
But if I follow the pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong.
もうすぐ式年放火の儀式に旅立たなければいけないのに。
She didn't mention she's angry in the voice. Yeah, well, these English translators have taken a lot of liberties, and soon I must depart on a pilgrimage. The rite can't be put off any longer. There's centuries of tradition we must obey.
あんな状態の父様置いていくんだって。
But leaving my father behind without even knowing if I'll ever see him again. See, Yusuke's here, so he can tell us more about what the fuck is up with this translation. These guys were telling me on another show, they were telling me, like, you have to, like, change the translation because the Japanese version is too dry. No, it isn't. Like, I listened to a bunch of this stuff. It's not dry, it just has a different meaning completely. Translate it properly. But leaving my father behind without even knowing I'll ever see him again.
落ち着いて、リアナ。ね。
Flashback. It has been 15 years since he took me in, His Excellency. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing and no one to care for me. Hey, buddy. Hi.
さあ
Don't despair, Ophelia. From today on, we're your family. I think of you as a daughter. Your new sister. He introduced her as her new sister. And she's surprised today to hear that he's been talking about her as though she were his own daughter. I'm afraid Ophelia's gone through something very sad, so let us see that she is cheered once more.
さあ
Together in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness. You're a crazy kitty today.
Hi.
I'll be the best sister ever, Ophelia. I want you to treat her as a sister, as I think of her a daughter of mine. My first days in Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell, Leanna, my best friend, my sister.
ねえオフィリア、ずっとお外に出ないでいいの？
That fucking voice. I remember the day I met you, Liliana. I thought it's so odd that you spoke like a 30-year-old woman doing a child's voice. But I got used to it. The only time I think that a direct translation shouldn't be done is when there is humor that doesn't make sense in the other language, or like a colloquialism that doesn't make sense in the other language. You have to come up with something else so it does make sense. But to take a sentence and make it something completely different just because, just for the fuck of it, like, it's just weird to me. It's unnecessary. But yeah, jokes are the hardest thing because humor is so different from language to language and culture to culture. This way, up here.
どこに行くの？
Where are we going?
もう少し。
It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there.
ここ。ここは？
it's gonna transition, fade between the adult them and the young them, I bet.
私が一番好きな場所だからオフィーリアも好きになってくれるといいなって。
だから、これからだから。きれい。Hey, somebody told me recently, I think it was Jamie, Yusuke, or maybe it was you. I was wondering, like, should you use kirei to describe the weather? Or like, you know, the sky if it's beautiful out. She just did. She just said it's beautiful, kirei. But like I was told by one of you guys that kirei should only be used like to describe like a work of art or something.
でしょ？私のお気に入りの場所だもん。はい、オフィーリア。これあげる。
Here, Feely, this is for you.
だからね、一緒に遊ぼう。
So now, won't you play with me? You don't think you said that? Then it must have been Jamie. Somebody said it to me and I was like, what? Why not? Why can't you use kirei? Still no? Oh, get ready for an anime burst of happiness and crying happiness and emotion.
オフィーリア、泣いてるの？ううん、泣いて。そっか、よかった。これからも
Oh,
よろしく。
she didn't. Oh, she said it. これから. I know that. I know it from now on.
ありがとう、リアナ。どういたしまして。それにね。
Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game. And then the sisters talked well into the night, happily chatting about the things they like to play. Then they contracted hypothermia, having no winter jackets on as they had gone to the highest point in the village and the coldest, suffice to say. But Leanna brought me out from that dark cloud. All right, yeah, we get it. We knew where this was going. Hey, Yusuke, Kanari-san the other day told me that I'm good at Japanese. Except when he said it so quickly and like kind of like low. Like I didn't understand him. So he was like saying that my Japanese is good. And then like I was like, huh? Because I heard Jozu, but I didn't know what he was saying like completely. Anyways, it was just kind of embarrassing because he's like telling me that I'm doing good, and I don't understand him saying that. I'm sorry for running off like that. I will return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
Hi.
Pray do that, Leanna. He will rest all the easier knowing you're with him. The thing is, every day when we go out, I practice a little bit with him. Like I usually have something to talk to him about, like that I've practiced or like thought about that I'd like to say to him. And the good thing is he's good enough at English to kind of facilitate conversation. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Leanna than anyone else. And she must hide that from all around her. Tomorrow she set out to gather the ember of the cave of origin. If I were to gather the ember in her place, Leanna would stay by her father's side. Guess I'll do it. English is extremely common here. It's everywhere, but I mean, you know, like, yeah, it's complicated. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go onto the pilgrimage and complete the rite. Wouldn't this be kind of like a bitch thing to do to her? Like, she's been training her entire life to do this, and you're about to take that from her? Say nothing of straying to the cave to the church's blessing. I'll get more of a stern lecture, that is for sure.
やりましょう。
She's gonna do it. And so I must gather the ember and I must... Okay. This is the path I have chosen. Alone I must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid? Thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now let us make to the Cave of Origin. It lies in the hills east of town. Ophelia, join the fucking party. Oh, we got the guy with us. All right, we better go. I want to find out what this guy's deal is, so I'm going to get somebody else to follow me, like this guy. Alone I must go. You want to go with me? Yeah, okay. Why not? Doesn't make any sense for the story, but let's do it. Why'd they write that in? Even if you didn't have other party members, she could still bring somebody with her, because that's her ability. Alright, so I'm going to scrutinize this dude who says he's got a secret. 72% chance. What do you think you're doing? Forgive me. I better go save. I've failed this too many times in the past. Scrutinize. What the fuck, man? It's a 75% chance. Give it to me. You're kidding. Oh, okay, here we go. Age 32. A hidden item has been revealed. A former mercenary who enjoys telling tales of his heroism on the battlefield. Those around him eagerly listen to his passionately recounted stories despite knowing most are untrue. Okay. Well, that didn't tell me why he's over here. See what he has to sell. Bottle of blinding dust. Bottle of befuddling dust. Yeah, I'll take both. You really are quite surprising. I never expected one so young to be a merchant. Let's scrutinize this one. No, that's too hard. Aren't you a cute little thing? So she's getting all these bargains. Is there a way to make this chance go up? Isn't there like something you can do to make it so that the chance of scrutinizing is easier in town? I don't want to buy that one. Too expensive. Is it based on his level? I thought that maybe it had to do with like I thought there was some if you like talk to somebody in town, you could make it easier or something. A merchant who journeyed from south to get his hands on the Frostland's pristine snow water. Rumored to grant drinker eternal youth, the water demands a high price among aristocracy. The source of the rumor, however, is none other than the clever merchant himself. Gonna give her some defense. Max HP up. Let's buy her a good something. What does she equip? What does Ophelia use? We could get her a round shield. She uses staffs. I shouldn't have sold my other staff then. Shit. I sold that earlier. There it is. Guess I'll grab her a quartz rod for now. That's all I have money for.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. I kind of want to bring this guy. He's so weird. Flurry of arrows is what he has. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this dude. He's fun. Konnichiwa. Old man used creepify. The enemies are super creeped out by his greeting.
Korewa.
Did you just say korewa? Korewa. I'll come back and scrutinize these people after the mission. Maybe I'll be leveled up a bit more at that point and it'll be easier. Oh, I should go into the... just see what people in here have to buy. I think you can have 5 party members, including the person following you around. Maybe even 6. But I don't think they follow you into a battle, the people that you have follow you. Yes, this means my. So, kore wa kore. Or is it kore wa kore wa? Ooh, dancer's garb. Once a dancer in the town of Sunshade, she ran away from the cruel master, now lives in a new life with a different name. Oh, she's like Primrose. She often has nightmares about her dreadful past, but accepts them as punishment for leaving her friends behind. Discount at the inn. Whoa, that's scary.
Oh,
Welcome to the Great Cathedral. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All these people are too hard. Let's go scrutinize the high priest, the bishop. See if we can purchase something from him while he's here. Nope. That would have been funny. Or get him to follow us. He just drags himself out of bed. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not feeling so well, but I'll come with you. Where are we going? What? On the Fling Sacred Grace quest, you're not supposed to do that? Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll do it. Okay, so which way do I go now? Am I going right of the town or left of the town for this quest? I'm gonna take a quick, I'll segment this so that the next bit of this chapter will be to the right. Thanks. All right, we'll be right back.